Okay, shall we get started?
Yeah. Can you just zoom in a little?
Like that?
A little more, a little more. Okay. Okay. I look better up close. That's good. That's good.
Okay, I'll just fire away then.
Well, wait. Fire. What fire?
Oh no, it's just an expression.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Anything fire related is it's bad news for me. I'm like really flammable. It's the lacquer.
And being made of wood couldn't really help either.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your... What are you doing?
Sorry, this is my good side. It's just I want to look good on camera.
Okay then, so tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Charles, and I am in fact a chair. Or more specifically, a chair from the Victorian era.
A little more specific?
Sure, I've got 4 legs, 2 arms, a back, and fabric. No, kidding. Well, during the Victorian era, there wasn't really any cohesive style. I do have cabriole-style legs, as you can see, but other than that, everything else is derived from a variety of characteristics seen in the Gothic, Renaissance, and Rococo Revival styles. And considering there were some pretty bizarre styles out there during that time, I think I turned out quite well, and quite comfortable.
Do you have any family?
Oh, yeah. My father was also a chair, from the Victorian era, like myself. People used to always say I looked just like him. I never really saw the resemblance. But, yeah, he was a great guy. Great guy. You'd have liked him.
Would have.
Yeah, well, he passed away some years ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. How did he pass?
Termites.
Oh, wow, I'm really sorry.
It's alright. Pretty hard on Monday, being a single chair and all.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, the Victorian era, wow. You must have known some pretty famous historical figures around that time.
Oh yeah, famous indeed. The first celebrity to seek my comfort was none other than Charles Dickens.
Wow, what was that like?
Really quite a treat. Few know this about old Chuck. But when he was alone, he would often read aloud. It was beautiful. So beautiful, in fact, he would drift off right there in the chair, or the chair being me, of course, and begin snoring so loudly, he would actually wake himself up. I'm not kidding. It was like being in a room with a sleeping bear. And as a chair, there's really not a lot you can do when someone is sitting on you snoring.
And after Dickens?
Next, believe it or not, was Queen Victoria herself.
No way.
Yeah.
Did she snore as well?
No. She gossiped, though, and I heard things from that woman's mouth that you wouldn't believe. Pretty scandalous stuff.
Like what?
Ever heard of Victoria's Secret?
Yeah.
Enough said, mate.
I see. What about Charles Darwin? Was he around at that time?
He was, indeed. Darwin actually took me with him to the Galapagos Islands. Amazing experience for a chair. You see, being a chair, I don't get out too much. Yeah, last but not least, Edward Manet. Honestly, mate, I to this day, and I still can't pronunciate his name correctly. My favorite, actually, though, he was. Watching him turn a blank canvas into world of color and emotion was magical every time. The guy was a mess, though. Paint everywhere, every time as well. Do you know how many times I've been reupholstered?
How annoying.
Don't tell anyone that, by the way. Like, seriously. People think I'm an original. Keeps me out of the antique shops. But it was worth it, how many live paintings have you watched Manet create?
Well, actually...
Exactly.
Okay. Well, as a chair, if you could be anywhere, where would you be?
Anywhere, like time period, whatever?
Sure.
Sure, well, how about I just show you?
Wow, Egypt, that's unexpected.
Yeah, Egypt. A lot of people don't know this, but most furniture styles can be traced back to ancient Egyptian times.
And why would you want to be in ancient Egypt?
Because, back then people had respect. I wouldn't have just been a chair. I would have been art, a legacy, something deliberate. Now it's really hard. You don't know how... I don't know how I've made it this long without ending up in an antique booth or some Euro trash apartment. Or worse, a museum.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Museum sounds pretty terrible. Well, that concludes our interview. Would you like to add anything else?
No. Well, actually, wait. Yes, I do. Stools are for fools.
Okay, good to know, I guess. Thank you again, Charles, for your valuable time.
My pleasure, man. Thank you. Oh, really? Seriously, guys? A stick? Who left this here? It's not funny. Move it, please.
All right, let's take a quick break and touch up your makeup.
Okay. Do I look bad? Is that...
Can someone grab the makeup artist?
Thank you. Yeah, I want to look good. My mom's gonna see this, and I have to look good in front of the camera.
Get the forehead a little more.